Hello my beautiful collective, and welcome to this video. Guys, I do hope you guys can appreciate these types of videos. They are again in my non-tarot playlist. These are interesting topics ranging from anywhere from spiritual awakening to the types of connections you could have, to trauma bonds. And what I'm noticing is as I'm doing these videos are that these topics could be helpful to you. It could be having to do with situations connected to your relationships, your family situations, or even just your self-development, your spiritual growth. Okay, guys? The topic in these videos are going to be, they vary. Okay? Visit the playlist, check out the videos. They could help you. And just know that the research I've done for these topics were very extensive. I do hope you guys can appreciate the hard work that was put into these videos, and I will be crediting the articles and the people who wrote these articles and the website in the description box below if you guys want a more concise longer version of what I kind of compacted into a video. You know, I only took from the important points I felt would be useful to you guys. But you guys could always refer back to the article, the website. I have listed that information in the description box below. Okay, guys? So I do hope you enjoy these videos, and let me know in the comments what you think. Again, everybody's experience is going to be different with every single one of these videos. It could resonate, it might not resonate. And regarding your spiritual awakening journey, okay, you could be at different levels. So just take all these videos with a grain of salt. Okay, it might resonate, it might not, but take it with a grain of salt. Also, the articles that I've researched, it's not to say that what they say is written in stone, but it's just a an idea of, you know, with these topics, you know, what they're sharing. Okay, so again, take it with a grain of salt. I do hope you enjoy these videos. I worked very hard researching it. Without further ado, here we go, guys. Hello, my beautiful collective. It is I, Rosa, Lady Capricorn Tarot, here with another video here on interesting non-tarot topics. Okay, in this video, we will be covering what soul ties are, okay, and how do you break them. Okay, now in researching this topic, okay, this is a very complex topic in that, again, just like my two previous videos, I'm going to tie this one into my two previous videos. Okay, soul ties is like a connection with someone that's deeply embedded in your soul. Okay, it could be any kind of connection. Okay, it could be friendship, family, romantic. And I'm gonna go through again what soul ties are, how do you break them, okay, because apparently they're not good for you. I'm gonna go over the 7 signs you may be in a soul tie with somebody. And I apologize for New York in the background. I do have the window closed, but I think you could still probably hear it. I'm also going to cover in this video, let's see, can soul ties be one-sided, right? And this was a very this video might be an hour long, guys, because it's very extensive. Okay, we're going to be discussing breaking soul ties, and even a ritual for breaking soul ties with somebody. Okay, so all that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Okay, guys, again, this video may be a little long, so I do advise that you watch it when you have some time. Okay, when you have, you know, maybe an hour to spare. Okay, guys, as you already know, I live in New York. You may hear New York in the background. You may hear my dog. I do apologize in advance, and I hope that you guys can hear me. I will try and speak above the noise. Also, if you like what I do here, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting to my channel. Okay, hit that notification bell so you guys will know when I go live, as well as when I start posting these videos to my playlist of non-tarot like informative videos. Okay, guys? Anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so what are soul ties? Okay, and how do you break them? So here we go. So soul ties can be in any kind of connection, as I mentioned, right? And it's between two people, okay? You don't have to be connected in a romantic relationship, okay? So just know that. It says you quickly realize the person you are dealing with isn't an uplifting presence in your life, okay? In the beginning of this type of connection, you might have strong feelings for someone, right? If this is a romantic, okay, or even a strong connection to somebody if it's outside of romantic. But as soon as you get to know them, right, you start realizing that you don't want to deal with them anymore, okay? You're just like, it's gone, like the feelings are gone, like the rose colored glasses are off, okay? It says you should honor those intuitive feelings, okay, that you are receiving. If you feel like this is no longer a connection you want to be in and your intuition is screaming at you that you need out, you need to honor that feeling that your intuition is putting forth, and you need to get the hell out of Dodge, okay, guys? This relationship, a soul tie, is just like the karmic connection, because there's nothing good that comes out of it, okay? So now, okay, I'm about to go over the 7 signs that you may be in a soul tie connection with somebody, okay? Number 1, you feel connected on a deeper level, okay? Feeling a profound sense of connection to someone, right, is a sign that you could be experiencing a soul tie. Number 2, they bring out strong reactions from you, okay? It says here there's an intensity level to soul ties. And although all connections aren't the same, you can be sure that all these connections will be amplified, both good and bad, okay? You may find that you are very quickly comfortable with someone. At the very least, be intrigued or curious about this person, right? Look for a strong or noticeably different reaction than normal when you're coming across a person that you may be connected with in a soul tie connection, okay? Number 3 is they feel familiar to you, right? On top of a strong reaction to them, this person will most likely feel familiar to you, right? You could feel like you've known this person from somewhere before, or even that they have been in your life for a short time. Or even if they've been in your life for a short time, you feel like this person has always been around, okay? It's that kind of like familiarity, like you know them since forever, okay? Number 4, you feel like they complete you, okay? Sometimes when a soul tie is activating an attachment wound, you may feel like this person completes you. This is most true of romantic soul tie relationships, okay? When this happens, the soul tie is going in the direction of toxic territory, okay? So if you feel like somebody completes you, okay, first of all, that should be a red flag, okay? Because no one should ever have that power over you, okay? Nobody should complete you is what I'm saying. You should be complete within yourself, okay? So what they're saying here is that if you feel this strongly, you feel like somebody here in a connection, a relationship connection, okay? They're talking about romantic in this number 4. If you feel like this person completes you, you already know, or you might not know, but listen to what I'm saying here. If this is happening right now, like you feel like somebody completes you, that's already heading towards a toxic territory, and that's a no-no, a huge no-no, okay? Because you should be comfortable within yourself and love yourself to know that nobody completes you, okay? So number 5, your relationship feels unique or like one of a kind, right? It says, often in soul ties, the connection feels unique and offers an element of newness. You'll look for feelings and experiences you've never had before, such as never having felt that much sexual passion with someone else, okay? That's an example. Another example of this is doing something completely different and new altogether. When you're in this type of a soul tie connection here, okay? An example is you might want to do something different and new together that you've never done with anybody else you've dated or anybody else that you dealt with outside of a relationship, okay? Another example is, right, you might want to start a new business, right, or a new project with this person. Again, something that you've never thought about doing with anybody else, either in a romantic connection or outside of one, okay? Number 6, they show up at a significant time in your life, okay? Soul ties can show up in your life at a pivotal time in your life, okay? This person, okay, may have showed up at a moment in your life when you need help, you're healing from something, or you need from them an expertise they can offer to a situation in your life, okay? But ask yourself, right, I'm sorry guys, I don't know why I'm having like such a hard time talking. This must be that there could be a few of you going into this type of connection or already in this type of connection. Okay, so let's do this again. So it says, ask yourself what was or is going on in your life when you first met this person and what they had to offer, okay? When this person just abruptly comes into your life. And number 7, a part of you feels like it's missing if this person isn't in your life, okay? This connects to the feeling of you feel complete with somebody. This is another no-no, okay? So here we go. A soul tie with someone can often become painful if things go south, because the soul ties can turn into attachment or be mistaken for attachment altogether, okay? Many times people may experience a feeling of being broken, as if a part of them is missing because they are no longer connected to this person. Again, when you feel this way, this is going more towards a toxic connection to somebody than anything else, okay? Now, let's touch on, can soul ties be one-sided, right? So, soul ties can become toxic and one-sided, okay? Feeling as if someone can complete you, or if you feel broken without them, are signs of attachment, okay? And I just touched on that, okay? It says, when someone looks for their partner to complete them and get lost in their role as a partner within a relationship and lose their individuality, it can result in a negative attachment, okay? One person can be more attached or have feelings of being more connected than the other person, okay? Understanding your attachment style may help you be better. Understanding your attachment style may help you to better advocate for yourself and what you are wanting and needing in a relationship, okay? So in other words, what this means is, okay, again, when you start going into the waters of you feel like somebody completes you, or when somebody's not in your presence, you miss them terribly, and you're all depressed and shit like that, that's already going into toxic territory, and that should not be in a connection, okay? What they're saying here is, okay, be an individual, okay? Stop depending on this person to complete you and to and especially if they're not in your life, that you feel like you can't go on, okay? Again, those two factors are very, very important in a soul tie. If you're feeling like you can't live without somebody, or you can't live without somebody, or that the person completes you, those are big negatives, okay, guys? So yes, in soul ties, they can be one-sided. Oftentimes one person may fall strongly and fastly, that's not even a word, strongly and very fast with somebody else, and the person is not really on the same vibration, okay, guys? So just bear that in mind. So again, okay, you have to understand the type of attachment you're in, okay? The attachment style that you're in. And also, okay, when you do this, it helps you to better advocate for yourself as to what you are wanting from the connection, wanting and needing from the connection that you're in. Okay, you should never stay in an unhealthy situation just because, sorry guys, I have to switch the page, just because you feel a soul tie to somebody. Okay, many relationships and situations are not meant to last forever, and has an expiration date. Now this reminds me a lot of the karmic connections, okay, which I feel like could be tied to a soul tie as well. Okay, and if you don't know what a karmic connection is, you can head on over to my playlist and access my video where it explains. I covered 3 types of the main types of connections that a person could be in a romantic connection. Okay, and there you'll see karmic connection. Okay, it says so if you feel a strong soul tie with somebody, okay, but they don't want to date you, okay, be in a business partnership with you, etc., respect their own free will and wisdom, meaning do not impose yourself on anybody that does not want to reciprocate what you feel for them. Okay, again, that is very toxic behavior, and if the person is not reciprocating, you need to separate yourself from this person. Okay, now we're going to touch on breaking soul ties. Okay, so what do you need to do to break a soul tie? Well, first, realize that you are whole and complete on your own. That's number one. Losing a connection with someone isn't easy, whether is that you are breaking up a soul tie or healing in some way. It is advised that you get support or help from loved ones or a mental health professional. So what they're saying here is basically, this soul tie, breaking a soul tie might be like very serious territory, right? Because of the strength of that connection. So you might need the support of family and friends, right? Somebody to talk to, vent to. But if it's very serious to where you may feel like you have like an obsession type of, bond with this person, they're telling you that you need to seek counseling for this, okay? Because of course you're not in the, in the right mental space, and that could lead to, hurting somebody, or just, you doing some jail time for stalking and things of that nature. So if you feel like it's so intense that your family and friends can't help you get through the breaking of a soul tie with somebody, you might, they advise that you get counseling of some kind to help you with this, okay? It says, know that you have many options in this lifetime. If you feel you have a soul tie with a friend, but you both have outgrown the friendship, don't feel that you'll never find another special friend. The universe is very receptive and will help you find another special friend that is more in alignment with your life at this time. So it applies, again, outside of a romantic relationship, it applies to friendships, okay? You might feel that because you've had a best friend of many years that you need to be connected to this person, even if you have a feeling like you've outgrown them, possibly because you feel a loyalty, a sense of loyalty to them, like how am I going to shit on them and just, separate myself from them. But if you cannot vibrate on the same level with this person, that just means you outgrew them and you need to release them. Okay, guys, there's nothing wrong with that. As the article said, okay, universe will make sure that they align you, bring into your life and align you with somebody that is more in alignment with how you're vibrating energetically now. Okay, so just know that. Now the next topic here is ritual for breaking soul ties. Okay, and guys, I don't know, again, this feels like a feeling of easier said than done. Okay, so take these this ritual, as they say, which is not really a ritual, it's more of like, step by step. Take this with a grain of salt, okay, what this person is sharing in this article. Okay, you do what you need to do, okay, what resonates with you, what your intuition is telling you. in order to break a soul tie. Okay, this is not set in stone, what I'm about to go over with you, and just take it with a grain of salt. This is simply giving you an idea, okay, a little bit of guidance as to what might help you. Okay, so here we go. So it says ritual for breaking soul ties. Number 1, sit in meditation. Number 2, call any angels or spirit guides to be with you as well. Number 3, tell the person's soul that you wish them well and all the best in their life, but you simply don't want a relationship with them anymore. Okay, and again, this could be romantic or outside of romantic. Okay, the person's physical ears won't hear this, but their soul will definitely hear it. Okay, so guys, in closing, okay, this is a very short video and I'm trying to keep them short, but in closing, soul ties are one of the many kinds of relationships we may have throughout our lives, right? And they aren't uncommon. Just know that they aren't always a bad thing. Okay, though they can be characterized as an unhealthy attachment. Okay, it's completely possible to have a strong, healthy relationship with someone, but okay, in this type of connection, but if you feel the connection is going towards toxicity, okay, and you feel the need to get out of this type of connection, okay, this soul tie, just remember that sometimes you have to let the old go to show universe that there's room for something new to come in. Okay, don't hold on to this type of connection if you're uncomfortable in it. Okay, but if it's going very positively, by all means, okay, it can work. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel, also hitting that notification bell so you guys will be alerted when I go live or when I post my next video. And guys, if any of this resonates with you, or if you're currently in what you feel is a soul tie connection, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what's going on in the comments below. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Okay, hope you enjoyed, and see you in my I can't even talk. I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, guys, have a great day. God bless. Bye.